a name and a number, they transfer it on to the next person, the next agent, and then knowing that hopefully within the next month or two, you've got a deal and you've got a check coming back. It makes things pretty easy. And it's just being, again, feeling comfortable with making that ask. And that's the biggest thing. But, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate again all of you contributing your experience. Thank you for the great comments on our department. And does anybody have any questions for our panel? I think they did a great job. Ron?
Thank you.
No, not yet.
I just wondered, did any of you look at like the referrals as a to look at the referral as a secondary business?
Yes, I do.
Because I think if you focus on that, maybe you could elaborate a little bit, Candy, how you think that way, but I think that makes a lot of sense. It's the same way with, remember, home warranties.
Yeah.
Yes.
A couple of years ago, Ron mentioned referrals as a business. He mentioned it in one of our meetings. And I thought about that a long time. I'm a business major, so, and I realized that real estate, we have buyers and we have sellers. And most of us consider our business two-phase. We have buyers and we have sellers. But technically, we have three phases. We have buyers, sellers, and referrals. And if we look at referrals as one of the revenue generation items in our business, we will be focused more on asking for referrals, and we will focus more on making sure that the referrals that we do place are taken care of properly.
Oh. A couple of times it's happened in the last year that I didn't think of referrals that way, and before you know it, they're telling me, you know, yeah, they're selling their house, oh, but they already bought something in another state because I didn't ask, you know, so gotta dig deep and ask. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think everybody else has to. Okay, so now we're going to do a little role play. I thought this would be a good idea to do a role play on both two types of referrals. One that I'll call a too late referral, and the other one I'll call qualified outgoing referral. And with that, Monica, where are you? Oh, here you are. Monica's going to help me with this. We're going to do this role play. So, are you coming up, or are you going to sit back and
I'm going to be the telephone. Oh, you're calling?
Oh, wait, I turned my phone off.
Oh, I don't get to go ring, 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 ring.
All right, so this is the too late referral. I'm going to sit down while you. We did the ring ring. Hello, this is Debbie.
Hi, this is Agent Ann out of Macaulay Belva office. I have a buyer referral, and this is his name and number, Joe Buyer, 219-555-1212.
Would you mind completing the outgoing broker-to-broker referral form with details and emailing that to me?
There's really no time. He's on his way to Michigan to purchase, so he really needs to be contacted immediately.
Well, what can you tell me about the buyer?
What do you need to know?
I know you guys are laughing, but this really does happen.
It does.
We're in Michigan.
I think in Cadillac, but I'm not sure.
Do you know what he's looking for?
Not really. Just call him and get the details. Time's running out.
Well, I do want to say customers were willing to provide details if I have some information when I call them.
Well, he's a really nice guy and wants to buy.
Okay.
right, that is the end of the conversation with the agent.
So now she's ring ring.
Hello, Mr. Buyer. This is Deborah Horton, Relocation Director and Referral Coordinator with Macaulay Real Estate. Your agent, Agent Ann, asked me to give you a call and connect you with one of our affiliate brokers in Cadillac, Michigan. I want to make sure we get the right agent for you. Would you mind answering a few questions for me?
Well, okay. Who did you say you were again? Who gave you my name and number?
Well, Agent Ann with Macaulay Real Estate, and I'm the referral coordinator who can put you in touch with a great agent in Cadillac.
Well, I have an agent who I'm meeting this afternoon, but if you want to send me stuff, please do.
Well, Mr. Buyer, it appears that you will not be needing our services since you already have an agent. Please contact Agent Ann should you need our assistance, and thank you so much for your time. You see why this is a too-late referral? And believe me when I say this, it does happen that way. And I understand that you want to get the referral in, but if you don't take enough time with your customer, typically what happens, and if you wait too long to ask them what their intentions are, they're on the internet. Just like your customers here, they're on the internet, they're searching. Nobody makes a decision to move to Cadillac, Michigan without looking on the internet today. 98% of our customers are already on the internet looking. So you're trying to offer them a service, and if you wait too long, they're not going to wait for you to ask, because in most cases, they don't know that you can do that. So thank you very much, Agent Buyer, or Agent Ann and Joe Buyer, so, for that late referral. So, Ellen's going to help me do the qualified outgoing referral. Do you need?
You want me here? You want me?
We'll share.
We'll share?
Yeah.
All right, I get to be the telephone again.
All right.
Ready, ladies?
Yes, we're ready.
Ring ring.
Hello, this is Debbie.
Hi, this is Agent Ann. I have a buyer referral I would like to place. I have emailed you the outgoing broker-to-broker referral form.
Great, let me take a look at it and see what information you've provided. So at that point, I'm going to pull it up on my email, I'm going to print it off, I'm going to take a look at the information that the agent has provided. Would it be okay then to contact your customer?
Yes, please. Customer is expecting a call today.
Once the referral is placed, you're going to receive an email from me letting you know who the receiving broker is, and also I will request that the assigned agent give you an introduction call.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Hello, Joe Buyer.
Yes.
Hello, this is Deborah Horton, Referral Coordinator with Macaulay Real Estate. Our agent, Agent Ann, has asked me to contact you, has asked me to connect you with one of our affiliate brokers in Traverse City, Michigan.
Yes, that's correct.
My goal is to connect you with the agent who will best service you and your needs. Agent Ann has provided me with some details of your search. Do you have a few minutes to go over those details?
Okay.
So this is what the referral form looks like, in case you're not familiar with what the form looks like. And the agent has provided quite a bit of detail. The relationship that the agent has with the customer, price range. The agent has also provided me with a brief description of what the customer is looking for. So we don't expect to get exact detail, but a little bit of information to open up the conversation is what I'm looking for when placing an outgoing referral. Also, the reason for the move, the agent has told me that they're purchasing for a winter-summer retreat, they're familiar with the area, the date of their home finding trip, and also that they don't intend to sell their current home. So with that information, when I contact the customer, I am actually going to go over this information so that if the customer wants to elaborate on any of the information that I have, it's helpful when I place that referral. At that point, after talking with Mr. Buyer, I will let him know that the company I'll be contacting is, in this case, trying to think. Green Ridge Realtors in Michigan. They're a large brokerage in Michigan. We've done business back and forth with them before. So I let the customer know that that's who will be contacting him, whether it be today, but no later than tomorrow. I do let the customer know if they do not hear from someone in the next day, that they should either call me or call the referring agent to let that agent know. The referral coordinator then contacts the relocation department, because with Leading RE, every brokerage member is required to have a relocation department. They're required to have a relocation director and referral coordinators. With that, I know that I am getting the best agent possible for our customer, for your customer. Because if not, like so many times I hear from some of the franchises, when you call, you're just getting the floor person. And maybe that's not the best fit for your customer. So in this case, I place the referral with either the relocation director or the referral coordinator. Then if something goes awry, I have somebody to go back to, not just the agent, but my counterpart, and I can tell my counterpart, look, this isn't working for our customer. Our customer is not happy, or our customer is looking in another area that your agent is not covering that area. So we try to keep the information and provide the best possible service on both ends. So at that point, then the customer is contacted by the receiving broker, the agent, and then the buying or selling process begins. The referral is registered through the Leading RE Exchange database. With that database, all of us placing referrals through another Leading RE broker goes into the database. Once we put that information in that database, we have up to 2 years to close that transaction, or we have up to 2 years to receive a referral fee if that transaction closes. So it's not about just keeping it here with us and between that broker. I have actually registered that referral through Leading RE to be sure that if it closes and when it closes, we're going to get that referral fee. At that point, then, regular updates, and I think our panel shared that with you. We actually have a database of our own that's set up once we put the referral into our database, goes out every so many days to ask that referral coordinator or that relocation director for an update on our customer. So we're not actually going back to the agent who received, we're going to the person responsible for the referral, and that is the relocation director or the referral coordinator. And that's on a regular basis. Like our panel shared with you, they stay in touch with their customer as well. I always ask that the assigned agent give our referring agent an introduction call, just so you know who your customer is working with, if you feel that it's a good fit. If it's not a good fit, absolutely let me know so I can step in and take care of the situation and get your customer taken care of. You know, it's not just about the referral here, but if you're able to provide additional service for your customer, who do you think they're going to come back to in the future if they have anybody locally that needs real estate services? They're going to remember you. So with that, if you have any questions about outgoing referrals, Dennis.
Let's suppose you're placing a client in West Virginia, and there's literally no leading RE within 300 miles.
Okay, that's tough, and that does come up, because I do get referrals, listing referrals in places like New Mexico. The children have inherited property that their parents purchased, years and years ago in the 50s. So what we try to do is we try to find a local brokerage. And I will tell you, sometimes in rural areas like that, you have the small town mentality that if they're going to buy here, they're going to use one of us anyway, so I'm not paying you a referral. So and we have that here in Indiana, and I know in Illinois the same. But what we do is we do try to place it with a brokerage that will accept our referral. We still try to stay in touch with them and make it a success. Sometimes it takes us more than a day to do that. We have to search them out. Sometimes we have to call 2 or 3 brokerages before they agree to accept our customers. So, good question, Dennis. I get that often, and it's like when I tell the agent, well, we'll do the best we can with this one, they don't quite understand. So I'm so glad you brought that up at the meeting. Thank you. Anybody else? No? Great. Thank you so much for listening to our Outgoing Referral program today. And now I'd like to turn it over to Ron.